Welcome back to another episode of the Zero to Hero Fitness and Strength CDDA run. We're picking up from where we left off, day 24, the 1st of January. The month of January was hard. The adjustment from normally having 8 fitness and strength was massive. But after a while, I kind of got used to it, and with every level that I was gaining in the passive stats, I felt more comfortable. It was a slow progress, but progress nonetheless. Before we get any deeper into the video, thank you all for the support, making progress to that 10k goal by the end of the year. Links to Discord down below and other links. Plus I do tons of other content from guides to mod showcases and live stream on Saturday and Sunday, so be sure to check it out. Let's jump right into the video. We finally had a good strong foot in the door at West Point, clearing around the cemetery area and looting a house or two. I have to spend like a day or two clearing zombies before I even loot, but I was getting stronger every day, and that was the main objective, just to get strong. Day 25, I was so happy to find a survival bag the night before. It was a massive upgrade for us, so huge with low strength with a carry weight of 9 kilos. We pushed west of the cemetery to clear up the houses on this side of West Point to find some goodies or maybe a car with a gas, but I don't really have a use for a car right now, since every step I take 100 zombies show up, which is so annoying. Day 26, I ended up finding a car in a good condition, but it had no gas, which didn't even really matter, to be honest. I carried on looting the area, while at night times I would train my passive stats while reading a book or two or working on my tailoring. On day 27, I ended up switching to short block weapons. Anytime I could find one, I would use it. I want to try keep most of my combat stats around the same level, so that way I could be a zombie slaying machine with any tools, but not short blades. I hate short blades so much, but maybe when I'm 8 nimble or 9 I might consider switching, but until then I'm never training that stat. Day 28, while I was upgrading my leather patches on my clothes from the new levels of tailoring, I was greeted by some zombies in front of my bedroom door. I was starting to hate this farmhouse with a passion. Zombies after zombies in the morning on the way home. It sucked. I just wanted to move somewhere else at this point. Day 29, I finished clearing the west of West Point. I looted all the houses, broke down all the beds for the free carpentry experience, and now it was time to face the real challenge of West Point, clearing the main city. The challenge isn't going to be easy. It's going to take me months to clear out the whole city with my current stats, but I wasn't going to give up. I needed to keep going. Day 30, with my trusted piano stool and pushing hard into town, I was finally able to make it to a group of houses up in the north section of West Point. I was good on food with all the pushing and looting I was doing in the houses, but I had to keep my food stock up really high. If I didn't keep my hunger up, then it would be impossible to make progress, since the crushing weight of my clothes and backpack would drain my stamina so fast. So I always had to make sure my hunger was up until my strength was in a decent level where it wasn't too much of a problem. Day 31 was a tough day. Zombies have wandered all over the place because of a shooting event which caused a shit ton of zombies to wander into the area. It took nearly a whole day to get back to the spot I was in from the day before. It was around evening and I haven't even begun to start making progress in the area, which was just so disheartening. Day 32. It was a fun day. I heard some zombies outside my base as soon as I woke up, and before I could even have breakfast and get down the stairs, I was greeted by a massive zombie horde. I had to spend the whole morning fighting for my life. I struggled so hard to clear out this group, and I really started to hate this farmhouse with a passion. Every single day it was either a small group or a massive fuck ton of zombies, which was annoying. Day 33. Because of what happened yesterday, I was fed up with the area. I decided that I was going to start making progress towards the school and relocate there. It would be easy to lock down, make it kind of safe-ish, and I wouldn't be greeted by zombies outside my bedroom door anymore. Enough was enough for me. Day 34, it happened again. Another huge group of zombies outside my front door, and I had to fight the whole day just clearing up the area. I couldn't leave to clear a path towards the school, since legit I spent the whole day just clearing out the groups around my house, and I was just so desperate to move at this point. I really hated this area. Day 35, I was finally able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. The whole day clearing my area yesterday allowed me to wake up nice and early and have only a small number of zombies around my house. And once I was done with that group, I was able to make a lot of progress towards the school and clearing up the area there. I was able to even loot the big houses near the school as well. Day 36, the body count on the path from my house to town got so high that queasiness finally started to kick in when I would be fighting around the corpses. Luckily, the patch of area that I cleared up was nice and chill for me to go into the house, loot a bit, breaking down beds to get away from all the decaying bodies. Day 37, I made a lot of progress. I got a little sidetracked since I was clearing and looting around the big houses, but the school was just a few steps away from here, so it was alright. Sadly, I was running into some PC issues with lag spikes, the amount of decaying corpses everywhere, and the number of zombies while streaming on a 7-year-old PC that I built was a bit too much for it. But the next stream, it was all back to normal. My PC just needed a little nappy nap time. Day 38, I finally made it to this school. All the knowledge locked inside. How to use a generator, to books to max out my stats, all inside of here, and also my new home. So I spent most of the day clearing around a little bit and also inside, taking it nice and slowly and cautiously. Day 39 was moving day finally. I grabbed all the food that I could carry, then made my way to the school. A massive fog set in, which made me kind of nervous. A big move in an area that I haven't fully cleared with my weight near its limit. It was just a recipe for disaster to happen really, but I took it nice and easy, so it wasn't so bad, and as soon as I unloaded everything, I started working on blocking off the staircase. Day 40, I made a huge mistake. At the end of day 39, I went back to the farmhouse to sleep there to grab everything for the next day to take back to the school, but I forgot I took all the food to the school, and now there's a huge zombie group outside the farmhouse and on the way back to the school with low hunger, queasiness from all the dead bodies. I didn't even finish barricading off the second staircase, so I came very close to dying on this day because I was impatient and I tried to move as quickly as possible, but lucky enough we made it through the day. Day 41, we are finally home. I can't sleep inside the school and I have to sleep outside on the ledge since there's too many zombie corpses in the building and I was getting sick when I was sleeping inside, so it's okay. I mean, there's no point of even moving the corpses because there's just too many and new ones are just gonna show up anyway, so I was safe and that's all that mattered, and I have access to the library now. I didn't find the books I really wanted, but you know what? Anything's better than nothing. Day 42. This area was actually worse than I thought in terms of how many zombies there were around here. I had to load them back into the school and deal with them at the barricade that I set up since they just kept flooding in, and with my low fitness, there was no way I had the stamina to deal with them. Day 43 was just me killing all the zombies around the school. I didn't leave to loot since I was trapped inside. I just had to clear out the group that was just in front of my barricade, and that's all I done. Day 44, I was able to finally stretch my legs and move around a bit more freely around the school. I had a few packs to deal with, but I was quite strong in long blunt skill at this point. All the combat training and also fitness training every night was starting to finally pay off. I was 2-hitting zombies and 1-hitting them with the long blunt, so I was making good progress. Day 45, the area was easing up a lot. I could now loot the store in front of my new home. The zombie crowds were noticeably shrinking at this point, so it was good sign of progress for me. Day 46, I spent the morning organizing the books in the school and taking them upstairs to see what I would need to collect since I could start looting more houses soon. I also started thinking about making a fence around the school so I could stop hurting myself jumping the barricade by the stairs, which was getting a bit annoying. Day 47, I had to stay home to do tailoring since jumping the barricade ended up messing my legs so badly I couldn't move, just as I was thinking like this is getting annoying. So I parked myself on the ledge outside on the second floor and did a bit of first aid on myself and training tailoring. Day 48. Since I skipped out on clearing zombies the day before because I had to stay home to heal, the number of zombies jumped up to a ridiculous amount, so I had to go back to clearing the area again, but I was healed up and ready to go again. Day 49, I started working on the barricade around the school, closing it off and using the metal fence and expanding from it. I spent most of this day doing this and slapping any zombies that tried to come near me. Day 50, I stopped working on the barricade since that's a week-long job. I was running out of canned food, so I had to go back to looting. I didn't really have cooking equipment for the rest of the food I had, so I had to look for those as well since I left the last ones in the farmhouse. Day 51, I was forced to make a small retreat from the place I was from the day before since a few groups further in town made their way all the way to the houses I was looting, and fighting on top of a mountain of corpses didn't help with my queasiness, which was a daily occurrence at this point. Day 52, I built myself a campfire on the ledge to start cooking some of the food I had. I also was able to push my way back to the group of houses I was looting and found a bit of food to keep me going, but no cooking equipment unfortunately. Day 53, I just had to bite the bullet. I beeline to the old farmhouse, skipping zombies since this area will be filled with them since I haven't cleared them in a while. Ended up doing a few laps around the house to drag as many as I could away from the place so I could go back and loot everything I needed, mainly cooking equipment and any other little things I left, which was quite a lot. Day 54, the end of January. I was finally set up with a nice base, cooking equipment to keep going with my food. It was a hard struggle to get to this point in the run, but we have come so far. It's only just the beginning of a long journey, and hopefully we can make it to the 1 year mark. I spent the day just clearing the zombies I dragged to this area from the farmhouse. Anyway, thank you again everyone that watched it this far. I hope you enjoyed my adventure so far and more to come. Remember to sub. Want to hit 10k subs by the end of the year and join the Discord and other links in the description. Tons of videos on the channel, so check them out, from guides, mod list. I also stream on Saturday and Sundays now, so be sure to check it out. And once again, thank you all for watching, and I really do hope you enjoyed the excitement.